Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here. And yesterday, the 6 failures that comprise the Wisconsin Elections Commission voted to sign off on mailing absentee ballot request forms to roughly 2.7 million people here in the state of Wisconsin, which is problematic for multiple reasons. First of all, that is going to cost a lot of money, a lot of taxpayer money to do. And look, if there are individuals who want an absentee ballot request form, then absolutely allow them to go seek out the form that they desire. And then at that point, if they're legally allowed to vote in our elections, send it to them. Absolutely. But don't go just mailing these to everyone or the overwhelming majority of people. I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to get these who aren't going to want them. So you're just wasting money, wasting taxpayer money in the process, something that is totally unacceptable in all instances. So that's the first problem with what the WEC is doing. The second problem is that, you know what, maybe this would be great if you put reason one aside, if all of the individuals on the state of Wisconsin's voting rolls were legally eligible to vote in the state of Wisconsin. But thanks to lawless inaction by the 3 leftists on the WEC, that is not the case. We still have a 6-figure sum of individuals who are on the state of Wisconsin's voting rolls who are not legally allowed to vote in our elections. And the leftists on the WEC know it. A court back in December even ordered them to remove these individuals, to simply start following the law, but yet they refused to do so, and they continue to refuse to do so to date. And shame on the 3 Republicans on the commission for not continuing to discuss this in greater detail. They should be talking nonstop about the lawlessness of their 3 Democrat colleagues, but seemingly they're not doing that at all these days. So there's another problem for you. If you start mailing out these absentee ballot request forms to people, this is just going to lead, thanks to all of the corruption and fraud we've seen at various levels of government, including pertaining to our elections. This is just going to lead to people who are not legally allowed to vote, saying that they want a ballot. They're going to end up getting ballots, and then they're going to be able to cast ballots in our elections. Again, people who are not legally allowed to vote. Not talking anyone's personal opinion, just following the rule of law here. Those people not legally allowed to vote. So no, they should not vote in our elections, regardless what they look like, regardless how they might vote, Democrat or Republican. Does not matter. If you're not legally allowed to vote, you should not be voting in our elections, period. Doesn't matter if it hurts Democrats, hurts Republicans, doesn't matter what party it hurts. We have to be a nation of laws at all times. We have to follow the laws that are on the books if we want to have any legitimacy to our nation and have any legitimacy to our elections. But the commissioners on the Wisconsin Elections Commission, they're doing a great job of ignoring the rule of law in the state of Wisconsin, trying to do everything they can to corrupt the election process. Shame on them. The WEC should not have any power. The 6 individuals on that body have proven that they are not sober enough to hold the positions that they hold. It is an absolute disgrace what that body has done, in some cases has not done, in recent months. They're putting their own preferences ahead of the rule of law, and it's compromising our elections, something that none of us, regardless our politics, can stand for if we want fair elections in this country, if we want a legitimate nation going forward, because having a legitimate nation, that most certainly does require free and fair elections. It's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.